The next step is now the start of nodes on the cloud. So far with this locally node network or any node which runs in the network which is accessible on the right port, we can integrate there if there our framework is running. With our framework, we have already security. So the next thing is the cloud providers. Let's set up the cloud providers. How do we do this? Well, as the cloud manager, we log in. We have our user interface again, and we have here the list of providers. Providers are just lists or possible resources or definitions of what we do is definitions of endpoints and user points and security rules on the cloud, which are common. And we did that for OpenStack, an OpenStack cloud in our system. That's there. And what we easily can do now is we can set this one of our providers as the preferred cloud provider. There might be different providers, and you want to choose one of them as the one which you like to use now. It might be OpenStack, it might be Amazon, it might be Microsoft. That's independent of the system. You just have to find connectors to these resources. We work with OpenStack and our local private system. And that's it. So having that set, we are able now to start analytical nodes on the cloud. So we just click on Create Analytics Node, and we call them Demo. And let's not only start one, let us start 8 of them. So we click on Finish, and we see down there that it starts one node after the other until 8 of them are done, and then they will appear in the system. We get back the IP addresses of them and all the data. So we get all them back. Here we get information from our server that's stored in the framework server, which started the nodes in the cloud infrastructure. So how does our infrastructure look like? Well, we have an AQUASI server, we have a gateway computer, and we have different nodes running in the cloud infrastructure. So the infrastructure is already quite distributed, local computer, server in the network, the cloud is integrated. So question is, how can we then manage the runtimes, the applications in this distributed infrastructure? And that's the next part of the demonstration.